Hello Cancer, welcome to my channel Oracle Intuitions. My name is Catherine and this is your energy forecast for June 2020. So we're going to be looking into the current energy, what you're bringing from May into June. We're going to be looking into mind, body, and spirit, what it is that you need to allow or what you should be focusing on, what it is that you should be clearing this month, or what it is that you may feel that you need to remove. We're also going to be looking into relationships, and then we're going to be closing it off with final messages from spirit. So just so you know, all of the links for my Facebook, Instagram, website are down below in the description box, as well as links to all of the cards that I'm using. If you feel like you would like to purchase a deck, you can use one of the links down below. So let's get into it. Let's get started and let's see what's coming up for you this month, Cancer. So we're going to start off with some opening messages. We're just going to see where you are possibly currently within your energy. And just please remember, not all of these readings are going to resonate with everyone. That's okay. Take the messages that you do feel resonate, leave the rest. Okay. So I actually feel like this one here. Just start off with the King of Wands. Okay. So you may be actually in the process of starting something new. This Wands is a very strong, passionate energy. If you're not in the exact process of it, you may be in the, like gathering the energy for it. You know what it is, or maybe possibly you're looking for that idea that allows you to feel passionate about the next step. Okay, so we're starting off with that. Let's look into this. Eight of Wands. So what I do feel that for some of you, you may have started some new projects. That Three of Wands. Yeah. So, okay, Cancer, this is what I'm getting for you. You may have started some new projects. You may have found something that is allowing you to feel passionate. Okay. I feel like this, I mean, now, this could be something definitely creative. Okay. It could also be, business, job, relationship. We're going to take a look into that energy, that energy later. But what I am feeling right off the bat is that you found something that has made you feel this passionate desire to move forward. You're actually seeing the finished project in your mind. So this may have started in May. This may be going into June. This may be starting in June. But I feel like this is a time where you're looking into something new. This could be hobby, job, career, relationship, whatever it is, but you are ready to charge forward. You're going to have that energy of charging forward is what I'm really feeling. So we're going to get some clarifying messages. This is a really nice energy because I feel like you're just ready to go. You're ready to go. You're excited about it, and it doesn't need to be anything huge or big, but I feel that for some of you with that King of Wands energy, it definitely might be. Maybe you're thinking about starting a job, looking for a job, a different job, maybe a different career. Maybe you're thinking about, turning your hobby or your passion into more of a career. And you're feeling the results of it already. You're already seeing like how you want it to go, or what what it is that you might be looking for. Okay. And I feel you're definitely making those moves towards that, or you're about to be making those moves towards that. So selling out, I feel like for some of you, you were in that energy of selling out. You may have not been feeling passionate about what you were doing before. Maybe you were just doing it. It might have been just a, I go to work, I make money, I'm in this relationship, or I have relationships that aren't making me completely happy. I'm doing this hobby, or I'm doing this thing for other people, whatever it is. But I feel like at some point you were selling out. You weren't doing, even again with hobbies, it might have been, well, I really enjoy this hobby, but I'm not seeing it go anywhere. You're kind of selling out to yourself. And what I'm feeling is you might be taking that and moving it forward throughout the month. Yeah, it's going to take some courage, or you feel that it might take some courage on your part to do so, because I do feel it's a change. It's a massive change from maybe what you were doing. And again, it might be just something as simple as taking a hobby and turning it into a career. Okay. And that does take courage. Of course it does. But I feel also too that for some of you, that energy of selling out, you may have been selling out to other people. So, maybe you had this passion or this desire to do a different career, but you weren't following that path. You were listening to the advice of others, or maybe you were scared that they were going to, put some pressure on you because it wasn't something up to their par. And taking that step and recognizing the fact that you were selling out in what you were doing before does take courage. It takes courage to take that step forward and follow that path. Entrapment. Yeah, you were feeling kind of entrapped. And I feel like that might have been, I'm not even sure if this would have been May. You may have been feeling this in May, but I'm feeling like those were leading up to May. And I'm feeling like going into June now, you're releasing this energy. Okay. And it's actually funny because he is wearing a plague mask. So, that very well may have played a part into this, from all of the events that were going on in the world. You may have felt a little bit trapped because you weren't able to work on what it was that made you passionate, or gave you that passion, made you passionate. It may have actually held you back a little bit, or felt like you were being held back, because of it. So this is what I'm getting for an opening energy. And I'm feeling here that for you, things are about to head a lot smoother. You're about to see things with more open eyes. You're about to see things on a different passionate level. I feel it's funny. I actually feel a lot of heart energy, like you're really following your desires now, is what I'm getting. Okay. And this, this very well could be, as well relationships too, because, you may have felt entrapped that you weren't able to maybe continue a relationship, or maybe, you just started seeing somebody and, then this plague happened. So this really, you can relate to really any area of your life. Take it as it resonates again. But I do feel you're starting now to see what you had envisioned for the future. You see it now coming to the surface. Like you're allowing yourself to really put that emotion into it. Okay, you're allowing that passion. You're ready to move forward. You're ready to just go. All right. So I hope that helps. I hope that was as I said, this is the current energy of what I feel that was coming in from March going into June. So now we're going to look into things that you should allow yourself to focus on this month. Allow yourself to allow the energy of this coming forth. I'm going to take a look and see what to focus on, what to allow for the month of June for Cancer. All right. I actually do feel this one here. So it says here, soul solitude. Your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet, a place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, a time for you. Yeah, so I feel like that energy of that King of Wands, in order to really find that passion, in order to kind of make the plans, you may need to take some solitude time. You may need to take some alone time. You might need to really dig into your soul and find that courage that is, trying to come through. Because sometimes, again, it does take courage to take that leap forward. It's time to remove yourself out of those feelings of entrapment and that feeling of selling out. And in order to do that, you really need to go into yourself and gather that passion and gather that courage. You need to, when we take that alone time, it allows all the energy that we've expended to come back to us. Okay. And allows us to take a step forward with faith and strength, all of that. And I feel like taking some time alone, and really looking into yourself. And I don't mean just alone time. Like when we talk about alone time, that doesn't mean, turning on the TV or, distracting yourself. This is actually taking the time and finding what is passionate or feels passionate inside of you. All right. We can spend hours and hours and hours alone, but that doesn't mean that we're going anywhere with it. Okay. That's just spending time alone. This is saying, actually take a look into your soul. What makes you happy? That's what I keep getting. So give back. Today is the day to cast aside normal routines and make your main purpose to serve. It is about giving back without any thought or expectation of getting anything in return. Reach out and touch some other people's spirit. It is highly likely that someone really needs it today. So I feel like for some of you, there is a feeling of doing some service in here. Okay. Giving back to the community. Perhaps even giving back to friends and family who have put some energy into us to, maybe even gather that strength and that courage. Okay. This is what I'm getting. We're going to take some clarifying cards as well on serenity. The most important relationship you can have is with yourself. Excuse me. This is a time to honor, nurture, and love yourself more by seeking out and removing any negative feelings and emotions that are left over from yesterday. Don't let past issues and resentments interfere with your serenity today. I really love this. I feel like all of this actually moves together. So you also might be the type of person who also, who gives and gives and gives and gives. And it is really saying here, don't forget to give also to yourself is what I'm getting. Don't forget to give to yourself as well. I am feeling, though, a lot of this does involve around you. Okay. You may have a family, you may have, people that you're always, I'm feeling a very generous nature coming from you, Cancer. I really am. I'm feeling like a generous nature, and I'm feeling like you might not always get back what it is that you give out. And I mean, that's not what we're here for. But at the same time, sometimes it is okay to allow that expectation of, hey, I'd like something back a little bit. Like I give and give and give to you. This could be friends, family, co-workers, whatever it is. But, even if you're just asking for solitude or the chance for serenity, make sure that they allow you to do this, okay? And that it is that exchange of energy, even if it's just a matter of them giving you some alone time. All right, that's also what I'm getting from this. So we're going to pull some clarifying cards, and what it is that's making you passionate could very well be some sort of way to give back. Whether this is spiritual work, maybe you're in some sort of service industry, whatever it is. But I do feel that for some of you, this is really going to resonate as well. Like maybe you're thinking of starting some sort of, business or new adventure where it is sort of a giving back to people. Okay. Now that doesn't mean that you can't expect payment for it. Okay. Giving back doesn't mean, just do everything for free. Okay, that's absolutely not what I'm saying. But it might be a way, maybe you have a hobby that you have been, giving to people in some sort of manner, which is you're giving more of your energy than you're receiving. Okay? And this very well may be also telling you it's time to take that and move it to a level where you can start expecting something in return, whether it's an exchange of money or exchange of time, whatever it is, however that resonates with you. I also feel that for some of you in relationships, you give and give and give. And I feel that it's time for you to also give back. For you to receive back is what I'm getting. You might have a very generous nature in the extent that you always go all out, for other people in relationships. And I feel it's time to take some time, look into your own soul and see what it is that you might not be receiving from others. Okay. And this could be, again, some sort of relationships. It could be a person, place thing. Maybe it's a job that you had felt unsatisfaction with and you're ready to move forward and you're ready to do something that you're feeling passionate about. So we're going to get some clarifying cards. Princess of Winter. Okay, the Seagull. This is an intellectual challenge that calls upon your ability to think of a matching solution. If helpful information is put to you bluntly, accept the message without being bothered by the messenger. So sometimes, messages come to us, in different ways. This actually could be even people in a matter of, a breakup, or it could be, somebody who is not giving you that fair energy exchange. It's asking you, even though the person might not be saying directly to you, look, I want to break up. If you're feeling that lack of exchange of energy, this might be telling you, it's not about the messenger, it's about the message. The message is, you're not receiving what it is that you've been, giving to others. Okay. And you might be doing a lot of thinking about this throughout the month of June as well. Okay. And again, this might be energy that you've been bringing in from May, but I do feel like this is also going to be playing a part throughout June. So it's coming in, the Princess of Spring. Again, the Page of Wands, 2 pages coming in through here. So this is kind of a new energy, okay? A new energy of recognizing that you deserve more, but also this new energy of creation and passion. And it says creative opportunities that you feel passionate about are fluttering your way. Personal growth and broadened horizons will spark fresh and original ideas. So as we're letting go of this old energy, this energy that, we might be feeling we're just giving, we're also allowing that energy of receiving and that energy of new creation, new opportunities, because we're clearing out one clutter out of our heads and we're allowing something new and bright and positive to come through. And with that King of Wands that was here, I'm really feeling that this is like a breakthrough month for you. I really do. It feels like you're, if you haven't already started a new business or some sort of new passionate idea that, it even could be, having to do with the career that you're in and changing it in somehow, or, moving maybe to a different location, whatever it is. I feel that throughout the month of June, this is going to really play a part. And again, that selling out card is coming through. So, the giving back, I feel like you guys have been giving, but you're selling out. Like you're not allowing yourself to accept gratitude from others, or you're not allowing yourself to accept that balance and energy exchange from other people, or they might not just be giving that balance of energy is what I'm getting. You are selling out, or you're feeling like you're selling out. And that does also make us sometimes feel like we are entrapped. Okay, we're entrapped in a situation that we're not removing ourselves from, or that we're not allowing to change and become that fresh and new thing. So I'm going to pull one more here. The World. Congratulations on successfully completing what you set out to do. You've made it through the challenges and incorporated the lessons life offered you with grace and courage. I absolutely love this. So I feel like you're breaking a cycle. Okay, I feel like you're breaking a cycle, Cancer, this month. I feel like some of you have walked through a good portion, or maybe a part, or this could be a couple months, it could be weeks, it could be years of your life, and sort of I keep doing for others, or I'm not doing what I'm feeling satisfied about. I keep repeating this cycle. And it's saying here, what you're setting out to do, what you're setting out to accomplish, you're going to be successful at. So if you are thinking about starting that new career, if you are thinking about starting a new relationship, if you're looking at the things that you want to bring in, that brand new passionate type of energy, this is going to work out very well for you, I feel, throughout the months of June. You're really going to start getting a lot of new ideas. You're going to start letting yourself make a plan towards it. And again, this could be, whatever it is, relationships, it could be job, work, career, however it is that it's resonating with you. That's what I'm getting. I really love this energy. So it's saying allow is basically the theme of this. Allow it to come through. Recognize your own self-worth. Stop selling out to things that do make you feel entrapped. Okay, you're better than that. You can move forward. You don't need to stay within that energy. Okay, I am also getting here that you're already seeing the vision of where you would like your life to be. You just have to make a couple of little adjustments in order to allow it to flow. So we're going to take a look into things that let go of this month, things to remove or things to clear, the energy to clear, the energy to remove this month. And remember, this is, again, mind, body, soul. So we're looking at, the whole picture here. We're looking into where your heart is, where your head is, where your soul is at currently in this month. The Spirit is telling you, these are just messages from Spirit saying, this is what you can allow. This is what you can remove. This is where we feel you're at. These are just the messages that are coming through. Okay. So, for Cancer, what is it that they are to allow? What it is that they need to clear? What is it they need to remove? I feel like this one here. Breaking dawn. Yeah. I feel like, again, new things coming through. Okay, you're breaking through that cloud, you're breaking through a fog, you're breaking through the old, you're allowing this new horizon to come forth is what I'm feeling. I feel like the thing to remove or the thing to clear is staying in that fog of a place. Let go of the fear, or let go of anything that, you're feeling is entrapping you, is what I'm getting. What did I just say? Time to be brave. Yep, time to be brave. Again, that, that courage card that was coming through earlier. This is what I'm getting. It's not easy all the time to say, look at, this is what I need to do for me. This is what I need to do for me. I need to, take some time. I need to take the solitude. I need to really take some time within myself. You might not like that. You might have to say that to somebody. You might not like that. But this is what I need to do for me. I need to figure out where it is that I want to go, where I have this passionate idea, and I'm going to follow that. Magical space clearing time. That's exactly it. Like, you've got to make that time and that space for you. And, this very well could be also within relationships. If there's a relationship that is not completely satisfying you, maybe you're, like I said, you're giving too much to this relationship. It could be a current relationship. It could be, maybe a relationship that you were thinking about starting at some point. But I'm feeling like there might be some one-sidedness in here from that. Okay. And, why waste your time? Why waste your time with that type of energy? Allow yourself to clear that space so that somebody new can come in, or maybe you can even renew the energy of that. But when we're sitting around and we're not taking those steps, when we're feeling trapped and we're feeling like we're selling out, we're not actually changing that energy. We're just staying in an energy that is, negative for us. So we're going to get some clarifying cards. Yeah, Page of Cups. It's interesting because I do feel that for some of you, we're getting a lot of pages. So I feel like a lot of new energy. We've got that Page of Wind, Page of Winter. We've got the Page of Swords. We got, that's not it. We've got the Page of, wherever it went, the Page of Wands coming through, but we've got the Page of Cups. So there's a lot of new energy this month is what I'm feeling. A renewal of all sorts of energy. You might even be on a literal emotional roller coaster to some degree, or a roller coaster of like being excited and being energetic in regards to, this new passionate thing that you're trying to bring in. That's what I keep getting. King of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, you want that feeling of being on top of the world. Like you're ready to embrace it now. Maybe before you weren't. Okay. And I feel like maybe the last couple of months you might been in that place of entrapment. It might have even been longer than that. but I'm feeling now you're ready to come out of it. And I feel like for some of you, this might very well be starting a new hobby, or bringing that hobby maybe into a business, or maybe even just, spending more time on that hobby because you found that you're really passionate about it and you're just loving it. And you're finding that it really helps break that mental cycle of feeling entrapped, or, selling out. Like it allows you to put some energy into something that is of a positive nature instead of a negative one. And then we've got the Three of Pentacles coming through. So I do feel, for some of you, this might be a matter of cooperation, working with others, but also too, I do feel like this energy, and there might even be somebody coming through that may help you with whatever it is that you're trying to create. Okay. This also very well could be a energy of maybe more than one person. This might be a three-party type of situation. Maybe, this could even be a work thing where, you've got the three people, the energy of the three people. I do feel for some of you, if there was a three-party situation, you have that energy of that selling out coming through, and you may be even feeling entrapped within your emotions, entrapped within, your feelings, your thoughts. And it does take courage to take that walk away from something like that. But what I am getting, and again, take that message as it resonates, but I do feel for some of you, it might be a matter of cooperation. It might be a matter of cooperation, working with the people around you in order to achieve what it is that you're trying to achieve. Because, when you are asking for that solitude, when you are asking for that time to allow you the energy of putting your passion towards something, we do sometimes need that cooperation from others around us. Okay. And this is what I'm getting for that. So what it's asking you to do here, what it is that you need to release, or we need to clear, is maybe just clear the energy of not of giving too much. Okay. Or not expecting good things for you, for yourself, not expecting, give up that feeling of the unbalance towards certain situations. Okay, if you're giving too much, it's time to start expecting some of that energy back, is what I'm getting. And this is a matter of cooperation. I feel like this is running through June. So I do feel like people will be able to step up. But again, at the same time, if they're not, then you know that you're already in a place of selling out. You're in this place of entrapment. And what it's saying is you're taking those steps to clear yourself emotionally, physically, mentally away from that, in order to find where it is that you want to be within this King of Pentacles energy. Okay. And this King of Pentacles, he's really on top of the world. He's sort of looking down on his kingdom. He's feeling satisfied. He's, it's taken him a lot to get to that throne, but at the same degree, he's learned so much experience, he's learned so much knowledge, he's really applied himself in so many ways. And that's what I feel you're about to be doing, or you have done, in order to reach that point. But it is time to clear out some space. Again, it could be mind, body, spirit. Clear out that space in order to allow this new dawn to come through, that breaking dawn. Okay. It's not the easiest thing to do, but it can most definitely be done. So we're going to be taking a look now into just relationships in general. Remember, this doesn't have to be romantic. Take the messages for relationships as they resonate with you. It's really, I just keep feeling passion, and that's what June is going to be bringing forth. And I feel like this passion is more within yourself than externally. Like it's just it's a renewed sense of passion, allowing yourself to move forth. All right. I feel like this one, soulmate. Oh my gosh, I love this. So I honestly very rarely actually even pull this card, and I truly love this. So I feel that for some of you, You know, you may be wondering if somebody is your soulmate, or if the soulmate is coming forth for you, you know, for those of you that are single. And it is actually confirming. So whoever you were thinking of, okay, if it was in a positive light, if you were asking that question about soulmates at some point, this is sort of your confirmation towards that. I'm also getting here, soulmate can be within yourself, and you may just be realizing that at, you know, the current place of where you're at, you're quite happy with your soul, and allowing yourself to, you know, be passionate about yourself, be passionate about your own creativity, be passionate about your own talents and brilliance and all of that that's coming through. Okay. So again, take that as it resonates, but give a relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So I feel like this is most definitely for some of you. Again, going into, you know, where sometimes we tend to give and give and give towards relationships. And maybe we're not receiving that energy back. I'm feeling that for some of you, don't, you know, have a conversation or allow, you know, express to your partner that you need that energy exchange. If you're the one that's always giving and not receiving, it's time to have a, you know, a talk with them. It's time to sit down and talk to them. I feel like it might be very, you know, taken very, very positively, simply because it is asking you to work on your partnership, but also, you know, in regards to your soulmate. So I'm also feeling that for some of you, you know, if you're single and you're having, you know, maybe you're having trouble finding somebody, or maybe you're thinking, oh, I don't know if this is, if I'm ever going to be in love. I don't know if I'm ever going to be with somebody. This is also saying here, you know, give yourself a chance. Okay, give yourself a chance. And again, it might be working on your partnership within yourself, but I do feel like there's going to be a change in relationships come through the months of June. This could be a renewed energy. This could be a new person coming through, but you have to give it a chance in order for it to come to creation. Okay. And heart to heart, oh, what did I just say? Talk to your partner. Heart to heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So yeah, give your relationship a chance. I feel that your partner, if you are in a relationship, you know, it could even be just, you know, the fact that you're starting to see somebody. I feel like it is time to start having those heart to heart conversations. That doesn't mean that you know, especially if you just started seeing somebody, let's just say, I'm going to use that as an instance, doesn't mean you need to sit them down and pour out your entire life story and your guts and what you expect out of them and all of this stuff. But it is saying here that allow yourself, you know, sometimes it's expressing ourselves and saying, look, I do expect more out of a relationship than what it is that I'm receiving from you at this point. Okay. It's not pouring out all your guts. It's just basically saying, look, this is where I am, and I would like to see more balance within this relationship. It also, I feel like, again, for those of you that may be single, I feel like you need to sit and kind of go into that place of solitude and really think about what it is that you would like within a relationship. What is it that you want to bring forth in order to meet that soulmate, or to have that soulmate come through. I feel like instead of just giving up on relationships, you might be at this place where I'm just going to focus on my work. I'm just going to focus on my own passions towards creativity and my work and all of this other stuff. But it is saying maybe have a heart-to-heart conversation with yourself about what it is that you want to bring in. Work on your partnership. Work on the partnership that you would like to have brought to you as well. In order to, you know, if you're looking for your soulmate, ask for it. Work on that, what it is that you need to work on yourself in order to bring that partnership through. Okay, so it might be just time to take some peace and quiet, go into yourself, look into your soul, be very honest with yourself. Okay, I feel like being honest with yourself about what it is that you're expecting and what it is that you want is going to bring forth the biggest happiness. Okay, the most pleasure towards you, that passion, right? And again, because we got that King of Wands coming through, there could be very well a very new passionate relationship that's kind of coming through for you. as I pull up the Lovers. Okay, so yeah, I mean, that's what I'm feeling. This, you know, if you're in a relationship, I feel like having that honest discussion with your partner will really help increase the exchange of energy that is between the two of you. Okay. And again, if you're, you know, single, or you might be even looking at a particular person, you know, to bring them through, have that discussion either with yourself, honestly, or, you know, perhaps with them, and allow that energy to come through. I feel like the June is going to be a very passionate month for you, Cancer, all in all. Okay. Whatever it is, like whether it is career, job, you know, relationships, whatever it's going to be. I feel, I can't find the card now, but I do feel that it is going to be there's going to be so much passion that is coming out of this. It feels so good. It feels so happy. You're breaking those cycles. You know, you're allowing yourself to move forward. You're not feeling entrapped. You're not feeling that selling out. There's that King of Wands energy coming through. I mean, he is the king of passion. You know, he takes things, he takes control, he moves forward with it. When he has an idea, he just takes it and runs with it. That's what I keep getting. And it's helping you to release all of that old stagnant energy that you may have been feeling previously. The Three of Wands, you know, so I feel like you are already seeing, or you're already, again, envisioning what it is that you want to bring forth. I think we actually, I could have sworn we got that card already. Yeah, we did. See, that Three of Wands is coming through again. So for me, it's saying really to help manifest this goal of what it is that you want. I feel like it's time to, again, go into solitude. Even if it's just a matter of a couple of minutes a day, you know, take the time that you can, but really envision and put that energy, put that, that law of attraction, you know, what we're feeling, we can create. All right. And that's, you know, we need the visual, we need the feeling, we need, you know, the belief behind it. And I feel like if you take a couple of minutes per day and put that energy into what it is that you want to see manifest in the near future. All right. Because it's already on the verge of coming through. Okay. You can see like these boats they're almost there, but you just have to allow yourself some time. Stop selling out to your own emotions. Stop selling out to other people, whatever it is. It's time to bring it forth for you. Yeah, this 10 of Pentacles. This is, you know, not only complete contentment, but I mean, it's also setting yourself up for the future. Exactly what we just talked about. Imagine the future that it is that you want and allow it to come forth. Allow it to express itself. Allow yourself to feel it, hear it, touch it, taste it, all of that. You know, give yourself that few minutes and really, really imagine where you want your life to be and where it is that you want it to go. I feel like for some of you, you've already got that goal, or maybe that relationship, whatever it is that you're heading towards, it's almost there. Okay, you just need that little bit of a push. You need to, I feel like sometimes some of you revert back into that energy of selling out. Okay, I don't know if this can happen. I don't see it happening. You know, like you sort of get into this negative mindset, and what you need to do is release it and move forward. And for some of you too, you might also get distracted by other things in order so that you don't have to. It's not that you don't want it to manifest, but sometimes you know, if you don't have that belief there, you might find yourself being distracted by other things. So try to remove that, try to move it forward. So now what we're going to do is we're actually going to take a look into a closing message from the universe. I am going to be using the Mystical Shaman. I can't talk today. The Mystical Shaman card, simply because I am going to be reading from the book, because I really truly love the messages that come through when I do read the book. This is just closing messages from the universe towards you for the month of June. for Cancer. I am having trouble. I think my energy's a little bit wacky today too. We've had a thunderstorm all day, or we're about to get one, but you could hear it. You get that energy in the air of the thunderstorm, and it kind of gets you, throws you off your game a little bit. There you go. Not to use that as an excuse, but you know what I'm getting at. Okay, I actually feel like this one here, the smoky mirror. I'm already feeling that this is exactly what you needed to hear, Cancer. So we're looking at the smoky mirror. Sorry, I don't mean to put that right in front of your face there. Okay. So the essence of the card. The smoky mirror represents the aspect of what is implied yet cannot be immediately known in the world. The mystery of how things come together and how they fall apart without obvious casualty. This symbol also represents the shadow of the human psyche, the parts of the self that one disowns. The smoky mirror can also represent a state of denial. What did we just talk about? A state of denial, like trying to distract yourself, or the inability or refusal to see the truth. The invitation. When the symbol of the smoky mirror appears, you're invited to see beyond your own self. Acknowledge that. Past the limits of your current ability to perceive, there is a vast interconnected world where events are orchestrated in divine order but challenging to fully grasp. Now is the time to trust that no matter what the current conditions of your world reflect, in the hidden realms all aspects of the human journey are celebrated. The beauty and the darkness, the misery and the courage. No matter where you are on your journey, know that some things are meant to be a mystery, which you are meant to understand only through experience. Take heart, for the smoky mirror will ultimately show you the beauty and the wonder once the fog lifts the distortion you see now. The medicine of the card, understanding the shadow of the human journey, requires that you go deep into your story to discover the wound that prevents you from seeing the truth of your current situation. Your fears and expectations of disappointment and unworthiness may be clouding your capacity to see the potential in yourself and others. The smoky mirror may be showing you things you don't want as a result of your conditioning. These can become even more real, but only because you are making it so. The choice is yours. The world will hold you accountable for what you see and create. Can you see through the eyes of truth and faith instead? Again, going back here to the selling out, that is exactly what it is saying. Okay. If you continue, if you keep seeing yourself as somebody who's entrapped, if you keep seeing yourself as, or keep feeling that you're going to sell out, unfortunately we sometimes stay in that energy, and right now is the time to take that courage, find that strength and that cycle. Go find your soul, find your passion within your soul is what I'm getting. This is the time for you to do that, Cancer. I really feel like this month is going to be a very strong month for you in regards to your ideas, your passions, your creativity. All of that is going to be coming through, no matter, and again, how, in whatever aspect it is that you're trying to create. I feel like this is a very strong month for you. Don't allow yourself to get trapped into the circumstances of the past. Just keep moving forward. So I truly hope that has helped. Please leave, in the comments down below if this resonated with you. I would love to hear what you have to say in regards to the reading. If it resonated, what else you would like to hear. Also, please like and subscribe, and thank you so much. Have a wonderful month and take care.